What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cord Racer. I'm back. It's been a long time. I've been enjoying my Christmas break and everything. So instead of today bringing you Call of Duty, I'm going to bring you some NHL 14, Canada versus the US, because finally today was the day Canada announced their 2014 roster. And I think the biggest thing is they brought back 11 players out of the 25, and I thought there'd be a lot more. Some notables have been left off the team, and some guys obviously brought back, stuff like that. So we're going to talk about it. This is the 2010 rosters. NHL 14 hasn't updated the rosters obviously yet. I don't think they do for international play, but I could have done it. I was too fucking lazy, so we're going to do it here. And how did he miss that? So if you guys didn't know, I'm just going to name off players that made the team, and then I'll just talk about my thoughts on it. And yeah, just the normal stuff. Nothing really big. I'm not, sportscaster. I'm just a fucking guy that likes drinking beer and watching hockey. And the Olympics, in my opinion, are the best hockey you'll ever watch. There's hitting, there's speed. It's all the skilled players. There's no, cap like in the NHL and stuff like that. It is the best hockey that you can watch. And coming up, you're gonna see here, there's a save, and there's gonna be a face-off, and this is where my my great goal comes from. And there it is, back of the net, slow motion. Here you go. And then the second period, there wasn't really much gameplay. This is the only one. If anybody can. There it is, off the dinger. So here's the third period. We're just going to go straight to the third period. We're going to play the entire third period. I'm up 1-0. Obviously, I'm Canada because I'm from Canada. So here we go. We're going to name them off. So obviously, the goalies, I think the top three goalies were pretty easy to choose from. I don't think anybody would dispute these. Roberto Luongo, Carey Price, and Mike Smith. The only thing that's going to happen here is the decision of whether to put Luongo back in net, or do you start Carey Price. In my opinion, your number one goalie here is Carey Price. The guy's been unstoppable. As much as I hate the Montreal Canadiens because I am a Leafs fan, Carey Price is your number one goalie. For the smaller games, you might want to put Luongo in just to keep him warm. But this is a one-game knockout tournament. You cannot take chances or whatever with this. I know Luongo has a gold medal. He basically saved the day in 2010 for Canada. But as much as he's a good goalie and what he's done in the past, this season has already been up and down for Luongo. And with his latest injury and everything, your number one goalie is Carey Price. Mike Smith, great goaltender, but he's sitting from the press box. Unfortunately, this is you're going to be your what they call it. This is your gain experience thing. You're going to gain experience by sitting in the box at the top. So the Team Canada defenseman, this is pretty decent. I mean, I don't have any problems with them. Drew Doughty, obviously, Jay Bouwmeester, Dan Hamhuis, which was a surprise to me, but going with what their thought process was after looking at it all, I think is pretty. He's a stay-at-home defenseman. He's a good guy. He ain't going anywhere. Duncan Keith, Alex Pietrangelo, I think that was obvious. PK Subban is the defenseman that should have been there from the beginning. I don't even know why people said he shouldn't have been there and all this stuff, and his own coach and his own team was saying he shouldn't have been there in the beginning of the season. He shouldn't even be considered. He is a definite defenseman that should be there, and I think he's going to be on the third line defense string. I think he's going to be there with Shea Weber, who was also named to the team. And Vlasic. I mean, Vlasic's a good stay-at-home defenseman as well. He ain't going to cough up no pucks and everything. He'll be on the second defensive line, I think. And we got a pretty decent beast defensive line, I think. The top three lines there, it's going to be hard-pressed to get past some of the third line. The fourth line I don't think is going to play much. But even if they do, you ain't going to get past them. For the forwards, can we talk about Ben? Ben didn't even get an invite to the camp to do the ball hockey thing. the tournament. He didn't even get consideration. And this is what when you're growing up playing hockey, every coach will tell you this. When you get to the higher levels, the GMs and stuff will tell you, just because we didn't pick you, or just because we didn't call you up, or you're on the fourth line, doesn't mean you can't get to the top. And Ben wasn't even invited. He didn't even get, I don't even think got a sniff. And the guy is doing amazing things down there in Dallas. He is by far one of the best forwards that are going to be called to this team. And he needs to be there. And for sure, he shined brightly on, obviously, Steve Yzerman and everybody else. Definitely deserves to be there. And I'm so glad he got picked. He's going to be great leadership there, even though obviously it's going to be Sidney Crosby, I think, is going to get the captaincy, but whatever. We know. The next one's Bergeron, Carter, Duchesne, Getzlaf, Kunitz, Marleau, Nash, which I was surprised, but he's got the experience. Obviously Crosby, Perry, Sharp, Taves, and Tavares are obviously going to be on there as well. But this is what surprised me. Steve Stamkos, the guy, if his comeback from his leg injury is going to be that good, and it's that going to heal properly and all that, great, put him on the team. But I don't think he's going to be there. Who I think should be there, and who I think is going to be the bubble man, or the guy looking, if you guys don't know who the bubble man is. And look at that, they tied it up, damn Americans. The bubble man should be St. Louis. St. Louis, if Stamkos can't go, he's not cleared to go. It's St. Louis. I don't care. He should have been on the team in the beginning, but it's hard to say who you would put him or replace anybody with. And I just think that was a hard decision for Steve Yzerman, especially because he's the GM of Tampa Bay and St. Louis on there. That was a very, very hard decision for him, and I wouldn't have wanted to made that phone call. But I think St. Louis should be definitely the number one call-up if Stamkos can't do it. And that's it. This game's going overtime. That's all for me. Have a watch. Enjoy.
Crosby's face-off win percentage high tonight. This is a big draw. Overtime underway with that drop of the puck. See if we got a hero out there. Quick shot. And that's it. They have won the game in overtime. And that's the end of it. Team USA's execution not quite there in the overtime. And as a result, they'll take the loss.
And that's it. I won it straight in overtime right off the bat. If it was real time, it would have been under 10 seconds. But because the time's set to 5 minutes, I think, or 10 minutes, it shows 30 seconds in. But that's Team Canada. That's who I think. And the reason why I picked USA to play this game against, I think this is going to be the final again. I don't think Russia has it. They put too many KHL players. They're going to get rocked. The KHL is going to, I think, going to fold. More Russian players are going to be coming over to the NHL and stuff like that, as it should be. NHL is the Premier League, and I understand what the Russians are trying to do, but I'm sorry, the NHL is the Premier League, and that's where it's going to be. And I think Canada's going to win it. I think Canada's got the best chance to do it. That's not putting anything, saying the Americans can't. I think they're going to be a tremendous threat again. And I think the Czechs, the Swedes, the Finns, when you get to this level, it is really anyone's game. As a Canadian and as Canadians look at it, Canadians are supposed to win the gold medal. We are the kings of hockey and stuff like that. That's our mentality in Canada. And it's supposed to be yes. And what happened to the World Juniors when we didn't even get a freaking medal? It's gonna. This is it. This is what's gonna happen. And I think they're gonna make a point, but it's not gonna be easy. I definitely think the Swedes, the U.S., and the Finns are definitely gonna be right there fighting for every medal that the Olympics has to offer. I hope you liked it. Let me know your thoughts. I know if you guys are, whether you're American, whether you're European, whatever. Let me know your thoughts. And here's the Sochi 2014. I can't wait. Best hockey in the world. It's your boy, Card Racer. I'm out. Peace.